Yes, welcome back. I had to take a little break, but let's continue with our class, guys. Very important for you to participate, okay? Comment, engage, say something. Even if you think this idea that I'm sharing is, what can I call it? Stupid or whatever you think. Say this idea is not proper, okay? You're welcome to engage. That's another way of engaging, all right? So, we're looking at characteristics of an idea, okay? What are the characteristics of an idea? Okay, ideas are powerful, and we are looking at the theory of being one, okay? Ideas are powerful. Now, characteristics of an idea is that ideas have life. Remember, ideas create, okay? And because ideas have the power to create, they have something called a life cycle. So an idea starts from inception or introduction. It grows, it becomes mature, and then it declines. This is one characteristic of an idea. An idea starts with the inception, introduction. Something comes to mind, a thought starts. It starts, introduction, and then it grows. If you hold on to it, it grows, and then it becomes mature, and then it declines. Every idea has this characteristic. Every idea in creation, it has this idea. An idea that does not have this characteristic, I'll describe it and it will be the topic for the next session, is called truth. Truth doesn't have this, or one, where all creation goes to or from. Doesn't have this characteristic, okay? But let's hide this quickly. We are hiding it quickly so that we stay focused on the session today. So how would I describe, if I was to illustrate, if I was to characteristics of an idea? Of course, it has a life cycle, and then I'll say ideas are not linear. So I will draw it like this. Keeps meander. Okay? Ideas are not linear. And then I could also say ideas are, how can I put it? Have a cycle. They have the ability to keep you in a cycle. An idea has this ability of keeping you a cycle. In short, it has all the stages, and then it continues with all the stages. Warped. Keeps going. That's another characteristic of an idea. Another one is you've had what goes up must come down. So, up must come down. That is another characteristic of an idea. Okay? Yeah, so these are I've mentioned what goes up must come down. I've mentioned the life cycle, and I've also mentioned three characteristics. Nothing is linear, not linear. Okay? So those are the three characteristics of an idea. Okay? and again, importantly, let me mention this, is an idea or reality is an idea that you hold on to, or an idea that you accept to hold on to, becomes your reality. Are you asking, is it possible to change your reality? Of course. Because it's possible to change your idea. And ideas are not linear. You can't force one idea. It has to be linear. But the ones that you accept, out of the 5,000 thoughts that cross your mind in a day, or 7,000, are the ones that become your reality. So for example, if you're driving and you decided, let me veer off the road for some weird reason, or knock something, that is reality will happen. They are all ideas. All ideas. Ideas, reality can change. Nothing is constant. The theory of being states there is nothing, being one says there is nothing that is constant. So what are the implications? What are the implications? We have looked at what an idea is. We have looked at the characteristics of an idea. And we are going to look at the implications of understanding what ideas are. The implication is that we have to accept our thoughts. The ideas that come to our mind, do not label them as good or bad. They are just ideas. The one you choose to hold on to is what becomes your reality. That's the implication, okay? So another implication is ideas, you just have to be grateful that you can think. Whether it's good thoughts or bad thoughts, be grateful that you can think. If you make a mistake, remember there are no mistakes. This theory says that. And you'll find life, creation is very humorous. Everything in life has a sense of humor. Maybe I will mention this text, or this saying that says, as a man thinketh, thinketh in his what? Not mind, in his heart. So thinking is an idea. This is very important. This is an important implication. That the way you think shapes your reality. Okay? The way you think shapes your reality. Well, lately I've been very curious about this idea of the theory of being one. I find it very fascinating, and I think its implications are very interesting. If you think about this theory, you will find that there is no scarcity, really. Scarcity is what you think. There is a lot of hope, abundance. You will also realize it is possible for equality. Okay? It is also, you'll find that it is possible, because of this understanding this theory, that you will appreciate diversity. Very powerful. The last one is This theory of being one says it is possible for peace. It is possible for peace and tolerance to be held. It is possible, peace is possible, appreciation of diversity, equity, abundance is possible, because these are all ideas. So the ideas that you hold on to shape your reality. So that is the end of our first session. Let me know what you think, okay? And as I said, you're welcome to comment, you're welcome to critique, you're welcome even to doubt this theory, because it is just a theory. And as I said, a theory is an idea that tries to explain a phenomena. For those who know, a theory is an idea that tries to explain a phenomena. So I will end it here, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for participating, for writing comments. I would like to engage with you. Go to my website, theoryofbeing.com. Comment, engage with me. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee, I am welcome. I drink coffee. And yes, feel free to engage me in this theory, because it is just a theory, okay? There are many theories out there, and this is just one, okay? So thank you for watching. See you on the next one. When the sun is hot, like when the sun is shining like this, and you'll be able to see the board, I'm sure we'll have another session. So ideas shape your reality. And by the way, in closing, if you find what I'm sharing to really start something in your heart, I will tell you this. I'll tell you this. And those who are here at this point, you're here because it's not a chance. If you're here at this point of this video and what I've shared with you has stirred something in your heart, please understand the cycle of an idea. It starts small, grows, and declines. So if you feel like something has been unlocked in you, don't start here. Start here. If you jump here, you'll have trouble. You will fall down very fast. So what you need to do, in order to sustain your climb, start here. Start down. Okay? Appreciate every moment. Do not hate yourself. Do not hate your thoughts. No. They are just thoughts. But the ones that you hold on to shape your reality. But you have to start here. And you will be. Momentum of an idea will take you to the summit. So that is the beginning of our session on the theory of being one, and the next session we'll be looking at the idea of truth, okay? Because you need to understand that it's just not ideas. There is ideas and there is truth. And just to introduce you to the next topic of truth is truth. What is truth? Or one, okay, is this: something that is unchangeable, indisputable. You cannot dispute it. Something that is, the power doesn't go down. It is constantly powerful, unchangeable, undisputable. It is called truth. An idea that this is an idea, but it is unchangeable, undisputable, and powerful. And it doesn't have a cycle. It is just powerful. It doesn't. Alright? So we will look at that in our next session. Thank you for being here. See you on the next one.